Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we hear tales of initiative playthrough tales from the early part of the Eldritch Twist. Happy April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. We're not fooling. We're just that awesome. Because I'm here to be your GM with my delightfully daring and frighteningly fantastic cast of players: Bun, Haley, and Rasp. Pow! Danny might be joining. Danny's figuring it out. We got some tech goblins that Danny's in the mines slaying. Fighting them goblins.
Danny's in the mines
with a hammer.
With a hammer, just laying waste to those tech goblins. And hopefully they figure it out. Until then, we will soldier on. We will continue forth into the dungeon to see what mysteriousness awaits us. Yeah, we've got.
But first, Beauty and the Beast, you guys.
But first, no, pull away.
Surprise! The stream is now turning into Disney princess politics.
Yeah, we need to really analyze the plot of Beauty and the Beast. Don't say it, because then Haley's gonna pop open a new tab and we'll never get her back. She'll just be zoned in on that other screen. Not her, just
I've been on a
closing
Snow
the
White
tabs
kick, but
sneakily. I'm so excited to be back. Tell the story, episode 72. Pew, pew,
Yeah.
getting up there,
Pew, pew.
marching towards 100, marching towards triple digis, y'all. Rarefied
Whoa.
air. We got Sponers, Sea Galley. We got amazing t-shirts from Into the AM. This is not Into the AM shirt, but I did wear it because it is very appropriate to what we're going to be doing today.
Oh my goodness.
We got level 1 gamers for all of your nerdy merch. We got level tiefling mugs over there. We got affiliate links to GameStop. We got so much. Go look at them. My brain is soup. We'll get there.
We have many.
We have many, and they are ready for you whenever you click a link. And if you would like to click our link, you can join us on Discord and talk about all things TTRPG with us. We made a new channel at user request. We got a TTRPG talk channel in there. So if you want to fire up some discourse about why 4E is the best system and we're all wrong for not playing it, get in there. Get in the comments. Just steal somebody else's tagline.
commit violence.
Commit
Metaphorically.
commit discourse violence on Discord. We also have a Patreon.
Not violence.
But
If you'd like to throw money at us directly.
yeah, exactly. If you'd like to commit violence with dollar bills, yo, and throw them at my face, I will wince and hurt as I put them in my pockets. You can join our Patreon to get access to our exclusive polls, where you can inform what kind of content we're going to make. You can get access to all kinds of little fun cutscenes. There's gonna be a new one. Patrons voted on getting some backstory information on Nemea, Taylor's character from Sunset Over Vengalia. So there's gonna be a new minific dropping there this month, so you can check that out. You could also see Robertables, there is a podcast. It is not an April Fool's prank. That is a real episode of our premier Patreon podcast that you can get at the $10 and above tier. It is Bun playing along with Melissa as the GM, Danny as well. Danny's somewhere out there slaying goblins, becoming a witch, and Laura as well, as they play Witch Fated Souls for our Patreon podcast. So I'm excited to have that out in the world now. You could go and see the first episode. You got some prologue episodes last month. Now you've got the first real team up episode, and I'm excited. I think that's it. I think that's everything. A quick trigger warning. This show features elements of cosmic and gothic horror, including body horror, hallucinations, unreliable narrators, vile noises, unsettling descriptions, gruesome violence, suffocation, drowning, possibly, and poison. And now,
And scary plant ladies.
Too Many Eyeballs is going to be on the list today.
I refuse.
I'm so excited.
No.
Is everyone ready?
I've never bought up a holder.
Is this all the recap we need? Because when last we left off in the hidden shrine of Tomoa Khan, you had moved through the Nest of Warriors, it is called. Really, it's a trash heap with a bunch of weird glowing bugs in it. Engaged in some conversation with said glowing bugs, as Winnie is still reeling from the revelations spoken of by the two Zodzillaha monks that were in eternal sleep, that you got some information from. You were able to bargain, bribe your way, pay the toll past to continue down the path of compromise rather than going down the path of discipline or the path of deception. You are now on the yes, you're now on the you've gone up the long staircase, triggered the insanely wacky Indiana Jones level millstone trap that did 50 points of damage to Saoirse and triggered a wild combat with all those animated statues that you pilfered from the first room. I was so glad we could bring that back around.
That was the best way that could have gone. I'm so sorry,
but
that was hilarious.
I was so happy that we could bring it back around to that. That was very enjoyable for me.
Comedy.
You then went up the stairs, continuing to shake your fists angrily at that stupid fish that keeps flying around and pointing at things that you have yet to figure out what's going on. You were examining what looked like this sort of like promenade room, like a room that people would have like been paraded through with all these baboon statues, like actual bamboo corpses as well. Like some of them knocked over, some of them in these like really realistic, strange poses. And as you were analyzing the room, Saoirse and Narkissa noticed that there was this strange symbol on the floor that looked like the sun, but with a singular eye in the center of it, and all of these tendrils of sun rays leading off to smaller little orbs. And as this shape descends from the ceiling, from the darkness above, you see an orb with that singular eye and long tentacles rising up with little eye nodules at the end. And you are reminded of the warning that was on the wall in the monk room. Beware the many-eyed god. Fiery doom awaits. And there's no bones about it. No gilding the lily. No further delays of game.
When
Roll
he's
for
so
initiative.
flammable.
When he's so flammable. Roll for initiative.
Dice!
You don't have die. What? What?
Haley,
It's okay.
To be fair, we have been distracting Haley with
We
Beauty and the
have.
Beast political
We
talk.
really have.
No, no,
yeah.
It's okay. I just got them. They were just on the floor in my work bag.
Alrighty.
I wrote a natural one.
No, no.
Wait, oh.
Oh, I'm so excited. Come on. Come on,
What
Raven and Riddle.
Is,
Don't
let's just
screw
double
me.
check the doors.
It's okay. It's okay. I got plenty of hit points.
Just ability checks.
I will survive.
Is an initiative roll an ability check?
It is, so you have disadvantage, yes. And then I need to roll for Pebble and Myrick. Okay.
Get your good dice out, and then just get your not great dice for the beholder, please.
I just wasted a natural 20.
We have a nat 1 and a nat 20. Okay.
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 But the nat 20 got eaten by disadvantage, so it was whatever the second roll is still. Anyway, Saoirse, you got, what's your total?
3.
3. Okay. Narkissa.
17.
Nice. And then Windveer.
16.
16. Hey.
Hey! High
Look
five.
at
Good.
Eh.
That's pretty good.
Looking pretty good. I'm going to switch this over to the battle map so that everyone gets to see the delightful tokens. We have the fish pointing at a baboon statue. We have Narkissa and Saoirse in the middle of the room looking at that floor. We have Winnie and Pebble looking over here at some weird like fish skin bag of something. And then we have everyone's favorite one-eyed horrifying thing right here. Oh, and Myrick's over here. It's way out of the room.
Myrick's in the back.
Myrick's over here. So yeah, we are gonna lead off with Narkissa. What are you doing?
I think the first thing Narkissa's gonna do is she looks at this beholder. I'm trying to think if she would know anything about a beholder, because before like I particularly say anything, I want to know if she would know anything. Could I? Do you want me to like roll something?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check just to see.
Okay. 11.
11?
Yeah. I'm good with magic.
I think you've probably seen this. I like to think that like a lot of texts are like the texts we have from like medieval period where like the monks just like got up to doodling in the margins. And so you've probably seen images like this creature, and you know that it is bad, but that's about the extent of it. That's really all you know.
Woof.
Damn it. I was hoping she would know more because I would want her to say, if I get petrified, put me in the bag of holding.
Nice. No, sadly not.
If I get petrified, put me in the bag of holding, please.
Okay, so I think I feel like this is just something she does not really want to mess with. So I'm gonna actually. Oh, the game is paused. I cannot.
Oh, the game is paused. My bad. I'll unpause it. Pyow. There you go.
How you
Yay!
doing?
I think I'm gonna have her move like to kind of hide behind this like baboon statue kind of pillar thing, and then I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Nice. Are you gonna do the actual like hide bonus action to like throw it off and get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus action hide.
Roll a stealth check. Its passive perception may or may not be very high, but roll a stealth check.
Nat 20.
Well, fuck. Okay, you're probably hidden. Go ahead and roll that attack at advantage.
I was about to say, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, and
You've
that's
gotta
going
have
to be...
you've gotta have at least a +5 stealth bonus. So you got the passive. You're fine.
It's a 6, actually.
No, see.
Okay, so with my crossbow, that is 25 to hit.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that will hit. Roll damage. Ugh, I'm so sad I rolled bad initiative. So sad. It's gonna have to get pin cushioned.
Do I get sneaky?
You get sneak attack because you had advantage on the roll. Yep.
Sorry, I'm gonna be absolutely childish.
No, I mean, yeah. You get everything you could get.
Okay. It's not super crazy, so let's see. Nineteen points of damage.
Whew. Okay. A strong open. You fire the crossbow. And you see it dive into the skin, and it sort of pushes in, and there's this weird, strange, like, deformation to the body as it, like, it's like you're poking a balloon really hard. And it's then that you start to see all of the things that are kind of wrong with this thing. It doesn't have... There's no mouth. There's no, like... There's none of your magic turned off. Something strange is happening. And it's as the arrow pierces into it, and you just hear this sort of, like, sad, deflating noise of, like... And then... as the entire room fills with these spores. And I need everyone to roll Constitution saving throws, except for Mirik, who is far enough away from the...
You're sure? I hope you don't take this lying down. They're stealing your bit.
They're stealing my bit, bruh. What the fuck?
April Fools, motherfucker! It's not a beholder!
April Fools!
It's a gas spore.
No, this is. I did.
I hate
I
it.
did okay. I don't like the picture that's used. That just looks.
It looks weird. Yeah, I should blow that up a little bit so you can see properly what's going on.
Yeah, just get right up to my face.
Just get right up in their face. View token artwork. Show players. There you go. That's what you're looking at. That little guy right there.
He's so cute.
It's so cute.
I love
And
him.
then I need to roll for Pebble. Okay, Pebble rolled pretty good. What?
When he's gonna grab her empty raffle cage and just begin to like try and force this thing into it.
What is everybody's con saves? Narkissa.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Winnie.
18.
18. Saoirse.
16.
16. And then Pebble rolled a 15. Mirik is far enough away, doesn't have to roll. Okay. You take 6 poison damage, and you are not infected by the spores of this creature that is called a gas spore. Eerie resemblance. The gas spore resembles a beholder. A creature that can see the gas spore can discern its true nature with a successful DC 15 intelligence nature check. I looked up your Arcana and nature bonuses when you made that check, Narkissa, and you did not make the DC. So otherwise you could have figured it out. But yeah, a huge explosion
we
goes
all
off.
take 6?
You all take 6, yes.
Of less concern. I'm less scared. It's okay.
And that's all that happens. We're out of initiative.
What?
It only has one hit point, and when you pop it like a balloon, it just gives you a bunch of spores.
Oh damn! All right, cool.
And no one got infected?
No one got infected. No one rolled low enough. I will say that one you really wanted. Pebble barely made it. You really don't want to fail that save.
Okay.
You'll take full damage, and then you would have gotten diseased. And
Oh no, I would have had to spend more time fixing diseases.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit of a race to the finish because spores invade an infected creature's system, killing the creature in a number of hours equal to 1d12 plus the creature's constitution score.
Damn.
Unless the disease is removed. So it literally just doesn't give a shit about your hit points. It's just like, after enough time, the spores kill you and spawn 2d4 of these things out of your corpse. So they just start floating around, waiting for somebody else to run in. It's literally a gag creature. The level of tomfoolery and the fact that we got this encounter going on April Fool's Day is truly just the most serendipitous thing in the world. Because it's like,
Hilarious.
yeah. This monster is just designed to punish metagamers who are like, a beholder, kill it. It's just like, not a beholder. It explodes in your face. Haha.
Haha. Ha 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 ha.
Haha. Haha.
To be fair, the wool has been completely thrown over my eyes, and I have so many emotions that I'm now going to need to process in therapy.
Yeah, I had full battle plan brain going. I don't know what to do with myself now. I guess we move forward.
Now it's Angry Day, not Beholder Day.
Angry Day. I loved the shirt change there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go.
Wait,
Matt, can you point it a beholder?
I didn't even notice the shirt change until now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I quit until we get a beholder.
Though, in saying that, it means it's prepping us for a many-eyed god. We got a bunch more clues. I want to look at this scaly, shiny thing on the wall now that I have a chance to look at things.
Yes. Yeah.
Wanna
investigation.
You look into
examine him.
You look into the bag. Roll a nature check for examining like the spore creature.
Have a look.
And the fish skin sack, it contains 7 silver pellets, each about the size of like a sling bullet, and they're each worth 1 gold piece.
25.
That is it that's in this room. It's just a bunch of little pellets.
Did you say nature? I'm sorry.
Nature, yes.
Yeah, nature.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you know everything about that like disease that I just told you. You know that this is like a fungal creature that literally has evolved to look like beholders in order to have people kill it, infect people with its spores, and continue propagating.
Oh, genius!
It's a very silly monster.
How many things were in this bag, sorry? And what is it?
There are 7 silver pellets.
7.
Each about the size of a sling bullet, and each worth about 1 gold piece. And then the fish flies over and points at the sling bullets.
And this bag, what is it made out of?
Fish skin.
Fish skin.
Fish skin. Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
There you go.
Fucking
so
fish.
against Narkissa's
try and
better
catch it in the
judgment,
bag.
she's gonna
Try and catch it in the bag!
You quit. You're just like, I'm just counting my silver pellets. Motherfucking, and it just like whoop, just flies away. Points at this
This
baboon over
dang
here.
fish. This dang fish.
Against Narcissus' better judgment, she's gonna go over to the little spore thing and just look between like Saoirse and Winnie and be like, Do either of you want like a sample of this for your collection or for studying purposes?
Absolutely.
Ooh. Rub my right arm in it.
100%.
Trying to be supportive of wife and sister-in-law's endeavors and knowledge
I'm very
endeavors.
interested. Very interested. Jot something down in my
Mm-hmm.
my religious textbook about it.
Yeah, I'll take a sample.
Nice.
We're
mean,
sampling the spores.
You can absolutely do that. There's enough left. You could see that, like, rolling that dirty 20 nature check over a little bit, you could see that the spores are like very quickly dying off as they're like in the air. They need to be like in a host body.
Yeah.
I squirrel some away in my cheek like a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make you make a con save on that one?
No.
Okay. I will say, Myrick and Saoirse take 4 points of poison damage because another hour has rolled over.
Okay. Oh, does that mean my hunter's mark is gone?
Yes. Yeah, let me get rid of the concentration mark. Alrighty. What y'all doing now?
That's a great question, Matt. You just completely like derailed all.
I did. You all thought, oh, we're gonna
Like,
spend
what
the
do we
whole
do?
episode fighting a beholder. Nope.
What do we do now?
One hit point, it explodes. You pass the saves. You're all good. What you doing now?
I guess we're just gonna continue on. I think Narcissus has taken all the notes that she can from this particular room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Put that into canon.
Overall, there's not a lot of like writing and stuff in here. It was like these statues and that weird thing, and that's kind of it to this room.
Okay.
Saoirse, you're seeing that like the hallways do extend forward a little bit.
Very dark.
It starts to get dark. I'll have Pebble go to the vanguard since she's got the lights, and I'll start moving some.
To the van.
Now
And
I'm leaving Winnie in the dark.
Winnie's
though.
on Pebble's. No, it's all right. Winnie's on Pebble's back, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So wherever you move Pebble,
Oh.
Winnie and Pebble are together.
A
Nice.
blocked hallway.
Oh
do-
no, 2 hallways.
You do have a little branching path here. You've got one hallway that's going to the left and one hallway that is going straight north.
I'll wait for the fish.
I was gonna say it depends. I feel like that we have to go up to continue on because it seems like the way that's going left is gonna go down. God damn it!
Oh, we could have skipped that room entirely. Damn.
Oh, we would have had to
So the
figure out
fish
that
just
test
confirmed
though.
that.
But okay.
This fish is
Alright,
giving
well,
me
I
such
have
life.
to go this way out of the fucking brain clearing of my
That platinum trophy need.
that platinum trophy that she's searching for.
Yep.
Is anyone else going to come with me?
Well,
It's
I
dark.
can.
I'm just gonna take a peek down the hallway.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
what's
Yeah, I
this?
just want to look
This
down this.
And you are, as you get to that point, you are seeing every couple of feet in that hallway. It is like a slowly sloping hallway downwards, and these are like wooden rollers.
Probably to roll that big ass block, Pebble.
Oh, probably.
Oh, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy.
I miss you, Danny. I miss you, Danny. Danny, come back.
Alright, well, I don't think we should go down there, and I'm not flying. So let's just thanks, fish, for opening up the hallway. I can
Yeah.
see your little glow from here.
Wiggles its tail at you. It's just pointing. You
What
can
is
see
that
in the
little
light,
fish?
it's just pointing at this giant the block of limestone in the middle of the path.
Oh, this
Alright,
is
cool.
long. This is a long
Pebble and I
hallway.
will walk back.
And then you see it like wriggle and squiggle and like pop through the little gap in the between the block and like the hallway.
Oh,
So that's how it got to the other side to be able to torment you last episode.
Yeah. Will you move Pebble back with
Yes,
me? Thank you.
There's two people.
You have to be very
Let me-
involved in
Let
this
me control
episode.
Pebble.
Yes,
Give me permissions on Pebble.
Let me actually, I will do that for right now. Yeah, here. Pebble, configure ownership. And pop, 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 pop. Haley, let's give you, we'll just give you owner. Pow, there you go. Don't kill her.
Don't kill Pebble.
Refuse.
But yeah, you can see, I'll
It would
zoom out
never.
on the map just for the benefit of y'all and the audience. You can see that there, you had the stairway that went up, and then you also had that like slow ramp with the wooden rollers going up with the block. So there were two ways to kind of ascend that level of elevation. You went up the stairs. Neither was simple, but one of them was very trapped.
Was this the very trapped way, or was the other way very trapped way, or we'll never know?
You'll never know, but you definitely did go past an Indiana Jones-ish trap. So
That's true.
make of that
You'll
what you will.
never
We, tr-
know.
we traded one Indiana Jones trap for the other.
Yeah.
I think we got the more iconic one, to be fair.
Yes. I would agree.
All right.
Gonna have
Race you to the
Is there
end of
anything
the
special at this
hallway.
hallway? That was the only reason why I was pausing, was if there was a special, like...
like flavor
Yeah,
text in
I
the
probably
hall
should pause.
specifically.
Yeah.
No, nothing in the hallway yet. I will pause you when you get a little bit further. Papow! Now I shall pause you. Kerblam!
It's
Um,
darkness.
Making my way.
Making my way.
But it's
uh,
darkness, Matt. I can't see.
I can't see anything.
I can't see. I can't
Let's see here. There we go. It is this room. Okay. As you approach the bend in the passage, you see a series of faint line drawings on the walls depicting people playing a game that uses a ball and has goals at either end of a playing field. These are written on like the walls of this hallway. On the floor,
Cool.
where you're coming around that bend, Narcissa, beneath your feet, you can see that there is like a capstone. It's like, think like a sewer grate, like a manhole cover, but made of stone. And etched into the top of that slab are some Ulman glyphs, obscured by a little bit of dust. If you'd like to make those language checks to see if you've got it, you can roll those right now. See if you know what is written on this capstone.
I can't see, otherwise I would help you, Narcissa.
I'll unpause so people can keep walking forward.
So,
Yes,
what's
I
my
will look-
what's my bonus again? Because I know this
Uh,
is like the custom bonus.
Yeah, this is the custom. This is the Matt is unhinged and makes new rules bonus. Let's see here,
Oh,
locations.
fuck me. I got an 18 on the die. +7, I think it is, or 6.
Yeah, Winnie has a +7. Narcissa, you have a +6.
Okay, so then I think
25.
I have 18.
Dope. You both can read these. It says, "Dare not open this pit unless you are willing to meet the challenge of Pelota."
Ooh.
What's the challenge of Pelota?
What is the challenge of Pelota? I don't know. I couldn't possibly. I have no clue.
We should go back and ask our wife candidates who Pelota is.
Wife candidates.
Wife candidates.
Just-
I love it.
Just
I love
pull the top of Popo Locus's head out and unwrap that babbly and just ask him a quick question. Quick cue.
Just a little.
I'm
just a
going
little
to,
question.
as much as I like to indulge in learning everything that I can, I'm also very tired of this place and really do not want to involve myself in any more chicanery.
And I will also say that to your south, right there, you can see there's a little like blip on the map. There is a little
Mhm.
depression in the wall. It's like a little like hemispherical sort of thing, just sort of like whoop into the wall.
Oh, maybe that's how you open the pit.
Don't do it. Do
Let's
we know
not.
who
It's about,
Pelota
it's about a
is?
foot in diameter.
now Narcia's just nervously sweating. You know how there's like always the two buttons guy, just like,
Mm-hmm. Which button?
oh.
Yeah.
Commit violence or don't commit violence.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
If you really can't
Okay.
make your mind up, Winnie will press it.
No, you're being blocked by two people right now.
Yeah, I know. Literally, like I imagine like Narcissus is standing there, and like out of nowhere you just feel a pressure on your back, and just 4 hands reaching, and like that like tiny little arms that cannot reach the button that just like swipe at it.
And Narcissus just like kind of turns her head, gives Winnie a little pat on the head, like, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to have another one of those millet potentially drop on us and squish Saoirse again.
Yeah, please don't push me.
Out of
She's doing the whole hold me back,
Hold me
but
back.
not really actually pulling forward, like pushing. Like, don't actually let go though, because I'll fall.
is Winnie still walking instead of flying?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, she's on Pebble's back right now, so
Yeah.
she kind of just hopped off then for that quick fun moment,
Yeah.
but now she's slunk back. And also, Danny might be okay now.
Ooh, Danny might be okay. All right.
Danny might be okay.
Danny might be okay. Danny, come back.
Danny, are you okay? Are you okay?
Danny, come back.
Okay, we are gonna go to a quick
You can
break
blame it
screen.
all on Matt.
And then I like how you said Matt and I said me. You trapped me in the fucking lyrics, you jerk. We're gonna go to a quick break screen and be right back with hopefully a Danny. Be right back. Okay.
Sorry for interrupting the thing.
Hi, we're back. We have a Danny, but we lost a Haley. We had to fucking Elric brothers sacrifice someone. Haley will come
Sacrifice
back.
one to get the other.
Yeah, equivalent exchange. Apparently, one Danny is exactly equal to one Haley.
Why can't I see Danny? What the fuck?
You can't see Danny? Oh,
I can't see Danny.
fucking Discord,
Uh-oh.
get your shit together. You changed the UI so it's ugly as hell, and then you don't give us a consistent Danny. What are you doing? What are
There
you
we
doing,
go.
Discord?
There we go.
April
I see Danny
Fools.
now. Hi, Danny.
Yay.
April Fools, Danny's been with us this entire time. This is just an epic prank.
Yeah.
Yo.
April Fool's Day. Danny was here the whole. I was here the whole time. Danny.
I've been
Danny is our
here.
samurai.
I wish.
So yeah.
I wish I had been here the whole time. I was ripping my hair out trying to fix my computer.
No, we want you to have hair. we
I also want to have hair.
we have.
If you want hair, we want you to have hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have survived an encounter with a Nada Beholder. I rolled well for your Constitution save, so no consequences. Yeah.
Just damage.
You are
Thank
in.
you.
You are in this long hallway, and I will zoom out a little bit. It's a long hallway. Like you literally cannot see. It just disappears into darkness at the edge of your light. I think even Narcissa with dark vision is yeah, you still can't see much further than that. That's it.
Wait.
What would y'all like to do? I
Hmm.
realized I was doing
Be
all of that
careful of
not
a-
on
of
the
a-
combat screen. There we go.
Pebble, I know you've been paying attention this whole time, but be careful of a pit for some reason. There's a button, and we're just chilling.
Yes, you found a. I'll put us back on the roleplay screen. while the map is boring because you're currently investigating a capstone, like it's stone written into it. It says beware. What did it say exactly? Don't want to paraphrase you into oblivion. Dare not open this pit unless you are willing to meet the challenge of Pelota.
Who's Pelota?
It sounds like we might get a good payday out of it.
Yeah.
Nikiz is just like sketching, just like kind of sketching things again.
Should we press the button for fun or move on?
And I will clarify, it's not a button so much as it's just like a little, like think of like a bowl put into the wall.
We gotta find a key that fits in the hole.
We have to find a bowl to put in the bowl.
Bowl?
Does a head fit into it perfectly?
Do you put your head in it?
No.
Do you put your
My
head
head
in
has got and
You put
Our kids
head's
are just
got
gently
antennas that I can't reach.
Yeah, and our
This is
kids are
being
just
a
like
fly swat right now.
she's just like guarding with like her whole body. She's just like, I just
body
witnessed
checking.
somebody get murdered today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that again.
And now Winnie thinks it's a game.
Oh my gosh. It's like when you give like a puppy something and you're trying to get it back from them and they're just like, new game? No. New game tug of war. No.
Not new
game?
game.
I feel like at one point Winnie just gave up and now she's doing the whole, you know, when you put your arms like in your shirt and behind you and then someone else puts their arms like out the shirt and then pretends to be the hand. So now like she's like rubbing Narcissus' chin, like scratching her head as we walk around, like doing the moving arms as we walk.
Incredible.
That was beautiful.
So you got bored for a moment. Let's
Narcissus accepts this physical touch.
Yeah, you got this.
Thank you, I love you.
This giant long hallway. It's got the paintings, the like inscribed artwork of people playing that game. 2 goals on the end, and like the ball flying all over the place. And to give like a little further embellishment to like you would see what your characters are seeing, the game from Road to El Dorado. You're kind of seeing something similar to that, but instead of that circle hoop in the middle, it's 2 goals at either end of this playing field.
Okay.
Question: Could this be a modern sport? Like, could this be like, if you look at this, you'd be like, oh, this is probably where this sport originated from?
Oh, I don't
Give
have
me
the-
some lore, Matt.
I don't
give me
have
some more
stalker.
lore.
I'm gonna say sure. I don't have anything prepped in terms of like which modern day in your world culture has this game, but I would say 100% that I'm willing to jive with that if you want to make a history check to see if you know more about this game.
Can we
Yes.
play it? This is fun. It's like a fun.
I was
I
also
mean,
just
that
thinking
could-
like,
that
this
could
is
be
also
the
Narcissa
challenge.
trying to like,
What if that's the challenge?
who would
I'd say
also
that's-
value
just
this
play the game.
information. So, reason
no.
why I'm like, because Narcissa likes to view herself as like a historic information broker.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Give me that history check.
I am like consistent 19s, so 27.
Nice. You 100% have then, you would recognize like the Ullman construction of the word Pelota, very similar to like a Pelota in like some other dialect of modern day. And you're like, yeah, that is a sport. That is a game where there's goals, and you would know like, oh, this is this little like hemisphere divot in the wall. That is one of the goals.
For a goal.
Oh.
A ball should be able to fit in there. You don't see a ball, but if the challenge of Pelota lies within the thing that the capstone is on, and you want to play Pelota, maybe the ball's in there.
It's just a gymnasium, guys. We just need to open up the thing so we can get the ball to play the game. Am
I
white
don't want you to
lady
get
too close
squished
the
again, Sirsha. I really don't want to take that chance again.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't particularly enjoy getting squished.
Where would we find the ball, did you say?
Underneath the
Dare not
Silk
open
Ring
this pit
stamp.
unless you are willing to meet the challenge of Pelota. So if you're not seeing a ball elsewhere, Now, to be fair, you haven't explored this whole hallway, but if you're not seeing a ball elsewhere, and you want to face the challenge of Pelota, there might be a ball in that pit with which to face the challenge of Pelota.
So let's see. I'm just gonna move Narcissa a little closer because I'm kind of okay. Oh, I'm getting more of the hallway. Okay, I was worried that there was like kind of a dropping end, and it's like, oh, I guess we gotta play this game in order.
No,
to
it
continue.
doesn't
Okay.
drop off into nothing. I can keep moving Mirik deeper in if we would like to scout this ridiculously long hallway further.
Oh my God, I'm just like-
I'm not joking. It
I'm
is
not-
an insanely long hallway.
I'm on ball pit hunting mode. Ball pit sounds like a great time.
Sounds like a great time. I agree.
Trying to space out the dancing lights
Winnie!
so no one's in total darkness.
Winnie, do you want
That's
to play
fine.
Pelota?
And you do
I want
see
Play
just at the
want
edge
to
of
play?
vision
Pelota?
as Mirik is moving these.
a ball.
You don't see a ball. You see another one of those little divots on the far end.
Oh, this is a.
Indeed.
Was there
this
anything
is-
in the
this is
middle?
the-
There was nothing in the middle. It's a lot of more of that artwork, but no balls.
Damn, no balls.
Castrato.
No balls.
Okay, just kind of walking and sketching, just like.
Yeah, how long is this hallway? I need to measure it. Sheboygan. 130
sure-
feet. It's just a long ass hallway.
I can't even get through it in one sprint.
I'm sure Mirik's up there being like, "Come on, let's move on. Come on, we're
Yeah.
trying to get."
No, we're gonna take the
trying
time to show each other what we all look like in a full sprint.
I
Oh
mean,
my
if
goodness.
we're gonna challenge Narcissa, I'm just gonna action, like run, bonus action run.
Bonus
Yeah,
action.
And then
no,
use
his
my
is
action
the fucking
attack.
fastest, but it's very exciting. to see.
I got
Bonus action dash.
one moment. Just
I want
gonna.
a ball. I don't want to leave until we find a ball, guys.
It's probably underneath the thingy. Should we pick it up?
No,
Pick it
no,
up.
no. I don't want to set anything off. We've just gotten false beholdered.
I put
Is
my
it
hand to
trapped?
the ground.
Does it appear trapped?
You're
Matt, I
muted
can't
if
hear
you're
you.
trying to reply.
On that coffer lid, or are you just where you are on the map?
No, on the coffer lid. I don't know where it is, but is it trapped?
It's all the way
Winnie,
at
are
the
you,
That's where I'd
end.
like to be.
are you putting your head to the ground on
Yes.
where you are, or on the coffer lid?
Where am I? There I am.
What's the difference? Where's the coffer lid?
Here,
it
I'll
back
move
here?
you. Way
here, right?
down there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Back
I am
here.
listening. If there's a box that I think contains a ball, I'm listening to inside the box.
It's not a box, but the inscription does say this pit. Here, I'll read it one more time.
Oh yeah,
One more time for
I
the people in the back.
understand.
One moment.
Dare not open this pit unless
This
you are
pit.
willing to meet the challenge of Pelota.
I missed this, and I just heard the, and I'm going, "Where's the pit?
Where's
Give
the
me
pit?
the pit. Find the pit." Yeah, and
This
so I'm
pit.
just looking for that. This
one,
pit. I'm
this one.
listening to the. I'm listening to the lid of the pit.
And give me a perception check.
16.
Is it trapped?
Silence. Stony silence.
Was there
You
trapped?
can give me.
Do you guys?
You give me an
wanna
investigation
play a
check if
ball
you want to.
game?
18.
Doesn't seem to be trapped. You do a little bit of like dusting off. There doesn't seem to be any like switches or anything. You do a little bit of, like investigating around the side of this like coffer lid. Doesn't seem to be any traps, but it is heavy. You would need like some heft to like get that off.
We can either move on,
I'm not
or
very
we can
strong.
stay and play. I would like to play, but if you feel like it's smarter to move on than take on a challenge in a poison dungeon hallway, then you let me know, because I could be swayed. I could be persuaded.
Matt, make
I don't
a
have a very.
persuasion
I
check
don't.
for
re-
me,
I
right?
don't, yeah, I don't have a very high constitution.
I was about to say, it's kind of funny how the two people that can help, which is Mirek because of their strong and strength, and
Mhm.
Narkissa because she has not one but two crowbars
Yes.
specifically for heavy
Two.
objects. and
Mirek
it's
is
like,
just at the end.
try-
Do you need my help lifting something?
please,
I haven't
please don't.
decided yet.
Please don't. I
Haven't
don't. I think
decided
it's. I
yet.
think it's going to set something off again.
It's
I'm
probably
so
is. Oh my god.
I'm so anxious.
You rolled an
Alright.
18. That's a good check. Seems fine.
Should we vote?
It's a very good check. It's
See,
great.
Why
I
would
wanna
you say
vote.
seems fine with that fluctuation?
Because I'm the GM, I have to be a little shit. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. Rule number 1: be a little shit.
Should we vote?
I don't remember
Or
that.
should we just move on?
Pebble, what do you think?
That.
Shall we awaken the
Um,
challenge of Pelota?
And we know Paylota is a ball game.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I think that sounds fun.
And you are like as confident as you can be based on that history check that there's a ball in this pit. If there's not, that's just
Yeah.
because you've been tricked. But like if they wants you to play Pelota, the ball's in this pit.
Now,
Let's
do we?
open it.
Can
Let's
I?
do it.
Let's investigate this picture a bit more. Are there any flying monsters that are going to attack us while we try and play? What's happening? Does this look like a family fun game? Let's check the rules real quick.
Let me see the reel of what happened in the last playthrough.
I'm putting down the center pad for the tutorial.
I will say, like, just passive investigation, like giving it a once over, because you did say you were looking at those drawings as you were
Yeah,
moving
my passive
about.
investigation is a 19, so I've
Yeah.
looked.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's any like, yes, and once the 8th goal is scored, it summons a dragon. Like, there's nothing like
Yeah.
that. It's just a game.
The ball
Summons a
is made
dragon.
It is a game that has some level of reverence to it. Like, you could tell that like people gave a shit. Like, it wasn't necessarily life and death stakes, but like people cared.
Oh my god, some pro's gonna pop out. Some douchebag athlete.
Yes,
Zombie
let's open it.
athlete.
Okay. Well,
Let's open
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the worst at this, and yet I want to do it so bad.
I know. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go. Let's
Y'all wanna meet
Naki, sir, if
Zombie
you're
Ray
not
Rooney?
convinced, I don't want to. If you're not keen, we won't do it. But if you are slightly interested, send Narkissa down. No, send Mirek down. Brain.
Both of you.
Both of you.
Narkissa's
Get your
just gonna
leaves
down
like
here.
rub her temples, and she's just like, okay, I
Strong
will wait
lesbian
here.
mummies.
I will wait
Um,
specifically right here in case this is like booby trapped, and I need to like get you guys out. Mirek, if you want to go down to lift it up, just so they can play the game. Here's one of my my crowbars to just kind of give just to help you out, give you Old Faithful. This is a solid crowbar. My best
This is a
friend
solid
helped me through
crowbar.
so much.
I'll make sure not to lose it or damage it. You're being very wise, and I appreciate that. She gives you a little boop, and is going to
A boop.
walk on down to the end here. And I will say, with the crowbar, Mirek can actually do this on her own. I'll say, like, the crowbar
And this-
doubles your strength specifically for like a thing that crowbars are for.
Yeah. And Winnie is acting like a dog who's never been fed in its life, and the treat box is being opened, and so she's like, face, arms in, like,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as it's open.
Let me give you a little bit. I'm gonna give you a
If it's full of
pause.
spiders, I'm gonna be so mad.
So I'll tell you what your hands like touch. Then you just like slide the stone to the side, and it's just like immediately into a pile of bones. There are all sorts of skeletal remains. Atop the bones, there are you just like taking them out. Atop the bones, you see several figurines and a plaque, all made of jade, and there is also a glistening black ball about 1 foot in diameter.
The
A glistening
figurines. I
platform.
look for the weakest looking figure.
Which one has the least gains?
Mm.
They're all, let me see here. The figurines are each carved in the image of a sun god in a feathered robe. So they are all exactly the same figurine, just over and over again.
How many of them?
Is it?
The same amount of players?
I need to check the book
Is
because
the-
it just says several and then doesn't list an amount. So I think I did not transcribe the amount in there. Let me see here.
Several.
Question: does it look similar to like the one of the like the little priest figurines that we saw
Mm.
that had like the stake around it, or like the other?
That's my guess, is
It
that
looks
we need
very-
to put these on the ground and we need to activate them as they're going to be the opposite team.
It looks very similar to that exact same style of person. Yes.
Okay.
Nurkiza from down that way. Be careful if that one comes up, it does magic. And they're also little bitches. You fight them, they're gonna bother you.
So what exactly are you picking up? Did you actually flick the bones out? What are we touching here?
What is actually
Now-
okay? What's happening?
You said it was. Now, I thought the bones were on top.
No, sorry.
And that's why I was throwing.
only
That's why I
giving
was
you-
throwing them out the way to get to the ball.
I was
But
only-
if the ball's on top, then I feel like maybe not.
The ball is on top.
I wouldn't
was,
be tossing stuff.
I was just saying because it was like you just like jammed it in. So
Yeah.
it's like you skipped
Yeah.
past the ball and straight into the bone jelly beneath.
Bone jelly.
Nice.
Not literally
Ew.
jelly, just like I'm picturing like diving into like, oh, surprise, it was a jello mold on the inside. I don't know why my brain thought that was like a thing that
Yeah.
you would understand. I don't know.
There it
It's
is.
fun.
Grab
there
the
it is.
bowl.
But yeah, so like your hand
play.
hit a bunch of bones, and then like, oh, hold on, and then it's like ball, and then these 7 jade objects. 6 of them are this
7.
sun god figurine, and there is a plaque. And on the plaque, you can see that there are 2 figures wearing padding all over, and they are like having this large ball be kicked between them. So it's like almost looks like maybe kind of like a trophy that you would have like the winning team would have won or something.
Whoa.
The ball.
Yay, we could just
Nationals.
steal the trophy.
The ball is made of rubber wound around a balsa core and is used in the Pelota game.
Oh,
It is
so exciting.
I will say that you like touched it. It is slightly cool to the touch, and
Oh.
obviously like both 1 foot diameter. It looks like a perfect match for that depression on the wall.
Are you guys excited and ready?
Let's go. How do we play? Do we
I'm
need to
gonna
wait?
toss these. I'm gonna toss these figures out, scatter them onto the ground when everyone's ready. I feel like
I'm
that's the
ready.
vibe,
Let's
right?
go. Let's do it.
Is it look like there's a team on one side and a team on the other side on the pictures?
The pictures have everyone. It's a lot like soccer, but with no offsides rules. It looks like
Cool,
there's a lot
beautiful.
of
So,
people just
like-
moving around. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I'll get Mirik to like spread the lights out as much as they can down the hallway, like evenly.
So a little bit more evenly. There's gonna be gaps between them, but
That's
you'll be
fine.
able to see
Yeah,
sort
I
of the
feel like
whole
at least
hall.
it's better than so we can see at least both goals
Yeah.
if Pebble runs up and down.
So yeah, you
Oh,
should.
goodness.
We'll move this one down to where y'all are then, so that's
Yeah.
covering that, and then that looks about evenly spaced. It's a massive
Yeah,
hallway.
YOLO! Oh my god, this is so exciting. This is like disco football because of like the lights. You can
Yeah.
only get them like when you're in the right reflection.
hmm
Beautiful. Should we spread out?
Let's go. All right.
I'll keep. We'll
Hello.
probably do this mostly on the other screen, but I just wanted to give audience a little bit of a sign as to what's going on there.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
In this absurdly long hallway.
As y'all position yourself, I noticed a question in chat. The cool cracker. We've got Haley is playing Winveer, the fairy Blightcaller rogue. Raz is playing Sersha, the plant folk Circle of Spores druid. We've got Bun playing as Narkissa, the Kalishtar Voidwalker rogue. We've got Danny playing
Yeah, I'm a
as
ranger, by the way.
Ranger.
But
What did
that's
What
okay.
did I say?
Rogue.
I said rogue. Sorry,
You
Ranger.
did. You
It's the
said
other one.
rogue. Oh,
Danny as
The other
the
one.
monk / paladin, stone giant halfling, Baby stone giant. Hasn't hit her growth spurt yet. And then I am currently NPCing
will
Mark's
one day.
character. Well, one day. Don't you come at me. And then I am currently NPCing Mark, who is playing Mirik, the blue dragonborn wizard.
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 Muscle wizard.
The-
They got muscles.
The Quizard Hats Hatterack.
And Winnie has scattered.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I
What
grabbed
are
the-
you doing with
I
the
grabbed-
contents of this
I
book?
grabbed the bowl and I grabbed the figures, and I imagine it's similar to the other ones that when they touch the ground, they'll activate. And so I'm going to just like tossing a stone across a beautiful smooth pond, and I wind up my arm sideways, and I just fling them
The
down
jade
the hallway.
statuettes?
Yes.
Yeah, scatter them.
Are they gonna shatter?
Wait, are the little like figures, were they also made out of jade? I thought they
They
were.
were all made out of jade.
I think
yeah.
they were made of jade.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have 60 20s. Perfect.
What?
What have I done?
You see them fly. and
Let's
then
play ball!
click, 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 and one of them just shatters into small jade chips. Just goes scattering across the
No.
floor. One of them like
So sad.
clink, like gets one of its little like its feather headdress like chips off. It's mostly intact. The other ones sort of skitter and clatter to a stop.
So sad.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing else happens. Did you do anything with that ball?
I
Oh my
tossed the
God, what
ball
if they
too
were
in the
just-
center.
Toss the ball in the center. Okay. Hold on.
What if the little figurines were just like, you know, like when a team wins like a big national tournament or something,
Yeah.
there's like a little kind of smaller prize for the team members that won.
Yeah, this is just like little action figures of the team that won. And I've just
Mhm.
scattered them across the ground. Well, it happens.
No,
We're gonna have to
it
split into
happens.
teams, because that's not gonna happen.
Hold on.
You wanna throw the bones in?
You
Oh yeah.
there's now a little ball token on the map. Oh no, there's not. Hold on, I have to make it visible. Now there is. And you toss
Yeah.
that ball.
Oh.
You throw that ball.
Yeah.
Like out into
Yeah,
the hallway
towards Seashore and Pebble.
towards Saoirse and Pebble, and it immediately goes and just like flies past your head to boom, bounce off the southern wall, and then flies out into the middle of the hallway again. And it's just like like hovering there.
It's a hover ball.
Did
Can
we
I
get a
touch it?
goal?
Does
Did I
anyone
just
do anything?
lose?
Yes. Absolutely.
What do you do,
I want
Saoirse?
to touch it. Want to run up and try to grab it.
Grabbing it?
Grab the ball.
Okay.
My ball.
Hoop-de-doo.
Sports ball.
Give a, or actually, oh, cock dice. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
It doesn't. Okay. You try to grab the ball and it just like boom, like moves at your face. You're like, what? You get out of the way at the last second.
This ball is trying to attack me.
I think you're meant to kick it.
Kick the ball.
Do you attack it?
Yes, I will attack the ball.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. That's a terrible attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Me.
This time it gets your ankles.
That'd be like an unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, yeah.
11.
11, just vroom, like moves out of the way of your attack.
What the fuck?
Anyone else doing anything?
Do the bones look like they're made for anything, or are they just a pile of bones?
Looks like just a pile of bones.
Just a pile of
Humanoid?
bones.
Mm-hmm.
Try to
And
hit the
toss
ball.
those out.
It moves aggressively towards Pebble, like vroom, and like tries to hit Pebble, but then misses. I rolled a 10.
Is it us versus the ball?
Us versus the bowl.
You
Interesting.
have to grapple it and put it in the holes.
I'll try to catch the ball.
You're gonna catch it or hit it.
Catch it.
Do Do I
The hitting
realize
didn't
what?
work.
Okay, yeah. Let me try to
Maybe.
grab it.
You gonna grab it?
I'll try, yeah.
Okay. What'd you roll? Athletics check.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Athletics
Athletics?
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great.
You're like,
Was
I
waiting
just
for
said
something
it.
to
Do I do
happen.
it?
11.
11. I rolled a 19 on that one, so it just like boom, pops you in the nose as you go to grab it,
Ow.
Oh no.
and then
Ah.
flies back down here. Anyone else doing
Blocking
something?
the goal.
Mirror,
Catch it.
Mirror can't see it. I'm going to have to move this over here, and she's gonna try and
Man,
Punch it.
I should have
Ah.
detected magic or like sensed evil.
she
Oh,
punches
maybe
it.
I should have detected magic.
She just like claws at it, and you see it like spin and bump, bounces off of the southern wall, and then flies back. And there's this little, as it hits that southern wall, you saw a small bit of like light pulse out of that little depression at the south end.
Is that a point? It's really hard to play games when you don't know the rules. I just, you know, Narkissa, you said this was similar to some kind
Yes.
of sport. How do we play it?
Yeah. Well, okay. So
Marquette-
looking at it,
Narkissa, if you want, you can give me an
Good.
insight check.
okay. Okay. Oh, okay, and another 19. Okay.
A 19? Nice. Nailing it. You're getting the
So that was
sense-
just the it's
Oh,
a
that's
20,
just the roll.
21.
21.
21.
You are
That's
getting
just the roll. Just
you are getting the sense that this ball is trying to teach you how to play, and the game hasn't started yet. It's trying to get y'all to like play the game.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are still in the she's just like kind of like carefully leaning her head out so because she's like observing, but she's also just like I
All the way
don't
at the top of the
I'm
hallway.
scared of this thing.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-mm.
So she's using her so she is projecting her voice very well. It's trying to teach you how to play the game.
Oh. We're in
The
tutorial
game
mode.
hasn't even started yet.
You're
Yeah, so
You're in the checking phase of like street ball, where it's just like toss the basketball between each other before you actually go.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Narkissa will go on to
Okay.
explain the rules as they are drawn on the walls to give a better idea as to how to play the game.
Yes, and in this
Okay.
in Pelota, you do not carry the ball. You don't pick it up. You just like kick, hit, bump it, headbutt it, whatever, towards your
Okay.
goal, and you try and get it into the goal by basically like smacking it.
Okay.
Well,
I,
smack the ball.
I'm gonna try to hit the ball back to Mirror.
Okay.
Like a pass. Let's
Okay.
try.
You can run up and smack that ball.
My athletics is bad.
Well, you could just do an unarmed
Okay.
strike.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Sweet. 14.
14. That is good enough to hit it, and boom, the ball goes woo, 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 boom, 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 like spinning off of the walls, sort of ricocheting around, boom, and hits into that depression. You all hear like a trumpet noise sound out, and both the northern and southern goals start to glow orange out of the little like depressions. And then
Oh no.
what happens next? Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da.
We're the most
Yes.
entertaining
And-
streamers right now.
rules for what the ball does, and then the ball is going to scream into the middle. And the game
I'm sorry.
has officially begun. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. I don't know if we're ready to leave tutorial mode.
Yes.
I can't
Is there,
say.
is there a team we're versing? Are we versing each other? Have we decided a team? What's going on?
I don't think we know yet.
I don't think we know.
No.
I don't know if I should really be like rolling initiative because Nargis is kind of like she's not playing. She's more observing.
You could always roll initiative and then decide when you want to enter initiative or not.
Yeah.
I'll use this. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Use
The
your
only thing
initiative
Arkissa
turn
wants
to
is
just
those,
keep
like,
breeding rules.
Who did 20 or
Yeah.
above? Nobody? 15 to 20. Okay, Narkissa, what you got?
17.
Pebble?
18.
Nice.
Nice.
10 to 15.
I got at 14.
Nice. 20, 14. Merrick got a 16. And then Saoirse.
Good at 5.
You good at 5? Alrighty. Pebble, you're up
I
first.
got a rock.
Got a rock.
Um,
Pebble, you
I
are
got a
up
rock.
first.
Okay, well, as far as I know, we have to hit it, so, I'm assuming we have to hit it that way, so I'm gonna try that.
When you say that way, north or south?
North.
North? Okay.
To the
That
north.
would be a 26.
26 hits. And boom, it sort of like spins and 1, 5, 10, 15 moves to there.
Schmecka.
It's not your turn. Pebble, you still have.
You're right, but it's right there.
It is right there. That was.
Spores
I think,
happen.
I think 10 feet of movement. What do you want to do now? And 10 feet of movement and an attack action.
I'll take another 5, and you know what? I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
Okay,
That'll be it.
that's fair. Narkissa, you're up. And if you don't have to do anything. You can just be like, I'm watching.
Actually, I just wanted to see, is there any indication of a potential, like, trap or, like, loose flooring and stuff? Like, should somebody lose or fail, would there be a consequence? Since I'm, like, right up against this wall, I could...
Yeah, give me. What I will say is, since you're really devoting your action to this, give me a perception check with advantage, because you're keyed in on like anything that would stand out from this game, knowing its modern equivalents.
Yeah. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice, Jesus.
So that's a 22.
22. Nothing is jumping out to you that like, oh, it'll unleash a hive of bees. Like there's no clear indication of like a negative consequence. You have to think that there's going to be one, especially since like you're playing against what is clearly a magically animated ball. So that's eyebrow raising. But yeah, you don't see anything obvious as like oh, if we screw up, it'll do this.
Okay. Cautiously optimistic.
And with that, it goes to cautiously optimistic. With that, we go to Merrick. Merrick is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's just going to whack it. What do we got for unarmed strikes over here? Or actually, I guess she just like, oh, okay. And it just like pulls out the great axe. And it's just going to...
She gonna hit it north or south?
It looked like Pebble tried to hit it northwards and it spun southwards.
Okay.
So it seems to be a matter of just trying to hit it. Which she absolutely does by a lot. And just boom, 5, 10, 15. And moves the ball further south.
Love it.
That is Merrick's turn. Winveer, you're up. You are next to...
Sorry,
Doug has entered the playing
I've got a
field. You are
visit-
next to this
I've got a
glowing
visitor.
orange goal.
Yes. I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Oh, I can make it to the bowl.
Whee!
I'm running. And it's the heaviest footfalls that you've ever heard a single thing
Those
make.
big slappy toddler runs.
Yes. Like an
Yeah.
elephant is running down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm going to I guess, swing around and smack it back towards the south goal.
Okay. Do it.
If that's what we think is happening right now. Disadvantage. Is this an ability check or is this
Nope.
just an attack,
It's an attack roll. Yeah.
Okay. An unarmed attack, hey.
Mm-hmm.
+2. Oh, natural 20!
Okay. What I will say is normally you're not doing damage here, but I'll say is the nat 20 doubles the amount of movement you're able to move it. So just wham!
Oh, cool.
Huge hit. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Vroom, moves all the way to there, which you now can't see because it's in darkness.
No.
This truly
Did
horrifying.
I get it?
You didn't see it. You would have seen that orange light from the
Yeah.
goal, like blink out. So doesn't seem to have
Damn it.
scored. But you did knock it very, very close. Okay. When the ball. Okay. It is the ball's turn.
The ball has a turn.
The ball has a turn, and it is going
About to get bald.
Yeah, it's just going to come. You just see it emerge from that darkness and start flying back up towards the north.
Does this thing look like it could have diseases?
No, it does not. Oh man, that's
Just put
funny.
some Pal Strangler on that bad boy and make movement 0.
All right, and that is the end of its turn. Goes to Pebble.
Okay. Let's see. Let's run 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna whack it.
Whack it.
Oh, that'll be another 26.
Super hits. 5, 10, 15. Boom. Scoots 15 feet forward, further south. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'll move again, 5, 10, 15. And then Flurry of Blows, try to whack it again.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Flurry of Blows are just the regular one bonus action attack.
Oh, actually, I guess that would be a bonus action attack, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can follow it to hit it twice, so that'll just be my other unarmed trick. 19.
19 hits. That's going to move it 15 more feet. 5, 10, 15. It is very close to the goal.
Get it?
All right. Get it. It is now Miric's turn. Or no, sorry, Narcissus' turn. Narcissus, is there anything you want to do? As you are all the way on the other side of the map.
Just keeking out, making sure everybody's safe and no one's injured. The only thing Narcissus is interested in is collecting those little like jade figurines and just all that jade stuff, because like, you know, those will be for good
Just
money
cutting
later.
orange slices on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just having a snack. She's just gonna be like, oh, this is, you know, just keeping an eye out for anything funky. Can I guess have her action just be like a hold action to keep an eye out to like warn people
Sure.
if something happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that is going to be Miric's turn, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to run to there. And it's just like, ugh. Just moves. Bonus action is going to move one of these closer so that you can all see it in case Pebble moves away. But can't actually get close enough to hit. So she's just going to dodge. And then it is going to be Winnie's turn.
Winnie! Yes, I can get down there.
All right.
Ah!
Hiya!
And I will swing with my little open fist. Oh no! 7!
7, and I'm assuming you were trying to score a goal on that one.
Yeah.
You are close enough now that you could attempt it. You just swing and it's just like wibble wobbles out of the way.
It's an attack though,
That's
so
an
do I
attack.
get my
You have-
second one?
Yeah.
Okay. As it whirls around me, I do a flip and I kick it with a 15, 16, 17.
17 is exactly what you need to be able to score.
Hell yeah.
So you like boom, an angle. You can see that like it's kind of helping you along in that like if you just hit it, it's gonna move south. This when you're
Yeah.
close, it's really trying not to like get scored on, and it's
Okay.
fighting you a little bit. You angle it down so it goes boom into the goal. All right,
Good job, Winnie.
and it just sort of like stays in there.
Oh.
What would you like to do
It's stuck.
now?
Could I tap it?
Is it
How do I?
okay?
What do I do, guys?
Is that all?
Maybe we just have to wait for it to come back.
As the
What do
music
what do
comes
the
back.
rules on the wall say after this particular moment happens?
It would be normally you're playing with like a mundane ball, so it doesn't stick into the wall. This one, there seems to be magic
Yeah.
going on that's like thump, it's like magnetized to the wall.
Do we win?
Sort it out. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, we won.
We won!
I
Congratulations.
guess I'll just stand and look at it.
Okay.
Why,
Oh.
why are you measuring?
Why am I measuring?
Matt,
What would I
are
do?
you-
It's gonna
What?
because it's
Why
gonna
are you doing
appear
that?
back. It's gonna go back into the middle.
Is that your turn?
Get out of the way of the ball. Don't be in the direct
Yeah,
line of sight of that ball.
I put my face in front of the ball. No, no, yeah, that'll be the end of when. I want to know if there's like a double score if I fucking do something. No, it's fine. I will leave it.
Okay.
We had her moment.
Mm-hmm. It's the ball's turn, and it stays locked in there, but there's a sensation that like you can see the ball like sort of like, starting to vibrate in the little
Oh.
like basin.
Like pinball.
That goes to Saoirse's turn. Saoirse, what do you want to do?
Well, I can't make it there. Good job, Winnie. Very awesome.
Thank you. Woo!
Woo! That's my turn.
Pebble.
No, wait, actually.
Oh.
I think I want to turn.
Oh,
I wanna
actually,
see in
Think
the
of your
dark.
think of the picture books. Think of the picture books and see if maybe we've read about this game before and you know the winning conditions.
Oh, have we read about this game before?
Make a history check.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Sorry. I thought that was all. Yeah, rolled a natural one.
Winnie, I was gonna say Winnie and Saoirse played this game but with socks,
Yeah.
so it didn't have a magical ball, and we don't understand what
Yeah.
what happens with the magical ball. But
We're like that one episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender when they're talking about the game with the gates.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't an age-old war that was happening. It was a game. Okay.
There is no war in Boston.
I've got no idea what's happening, you guys, but it's wonderful. Let's go.
Pebble, what would you like to do on your turn?
I'll step here, and then I will hold an action to try to smack it back if it
That would have
comes
been
at
smart.
Okay.
I should have held an action. That would have been intelligent.
me.
That goes to Mirik's turn. Oh, that's me. Fuck. And Mirik is gonna like. let me
yeah,
do-
Matt, fix it. Fix this. Give us the answer.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for Mirik. Da-da-da-da. What is her? Just raw intelligence. Ooh! Girl's got big brain on Mirik. She's like, just in case it gets past you, and she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna go up further into the hallway so that if it gets past all of you, there's someone there to handle the ball.
Yes.
That is movement and dash. It is then Winnie's turn. Winnie, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna touch the ball.
Okay, you touch the ball. You run up and touch the ball.
I touch it. I touch it. I touch it. I touch the ball. I put my hand on it. I touch it. I try and take it out of the wall if nothing happens.
And you like try and wrench it out, and like it's doing that like funny thing in cartoons where like the thing is vibrating and then you're vibrating along with it, like it's shaking back sort of like intensely.
This feels funny.
Perfect.
Okay, well, fuck, that didn't work. Then I guess...
Punch it.
Yeah, I punch it.
Bump.
And then I run away from it.
Okay.
Maybe it needs me to be away from it to enter again. And I run up next to Pebble.
And then on its turn, it's now been a round, so now you know it takes a round off after a goal has been scored. So there's a refractory period for this ball. It's gonna start screaming up.
Wait, is it Pebble? Can Pebble get it as
Pebble-
it flies past?
Pebble can try. It is moving blazing fast, so you can make an attack, but it's at disadvantage.
It's fine. I'm a fucking monk.
I'm a
Yeah, you are.
Oh, shit.
Monk.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Get it, Pebble.
17?
17
Nine
with
plus-
disadvantage?
Yeah, 9 plus 8, that's 17.
Yeah, 9 plus 8, 17.
Yes.
That is enough to hit it. So like, pop, you pop it on the way out. It is still going, but you do subtract a little bit of movement from its secondary start distance. So it would have started there. It says 5, 10, 15, back to there. And then on its turn,
Ooh.
it is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nah.
And moves over there to where Mirik is. So it has begun the next round. It is Saoirse's turn.
Okay. Can I get there? I can, right? 30 feet. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna smack a pow.
Smack a pal.
Can I use my staff?
Yeah. Was that only 30 feet
Okay.
of movement? Let's just double check.
Yeah, that was only.
Cool.
Yeah, that was only.
I
30.
think you. Station
can't
moved 25,
25, cool.
Yeah.
so not even 30.
Yeah, hit it.
Cool. Let's go. Come on, dice, please. Please let me hit the ball.
You got this.
Hey, cool. 18, 19, 20, 22.
22 hits. So that's gonna be 5,
22.
10, 15.
Smack it with my staff.
You sort of like bop it back over your shoulder.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
I'm a sports ball player.
I'm a
you
sports
guys.
ball player. And then Pebble, it is your turn.
Okay, we're gonna run.
Sports
5,
ball, that's what it's
20,
called.
25,
Yes, sports
30,
ball.
35. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Arms of the Astral Self.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I love it.
Can it make a dex saving throw?
Normally it doesn't do dex saving throws, but you know what? Let's do this because I think this is fun. This is technically arms like exploding out and batting at it.
Okay.
So I'll give it. I'll use its attack bonus as its save bonus. So it's an 18
Okay.
to avoid the attack.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
That'll do it. So all these arms explode up, but now you've got 10 more feet of reach. So that could be. Is that a bonus action to pop the astral arms out?
Yes.
So you still have an action. You can still take a whack at it. Speaking of the 10-foot reach.
Yes.
Yes.
My giant
Whack it.
arms. 19.
19 is going to hit. Another 5, 10, 15 feet. Closer to the southern goal.
Haha.
And then, let's see here. That was Pebble. Narkissa, you're up.
So I'm gonna do something very controversial. I'm gonna go to the door.
To the
Nah.
door.
I'm gonna check
Right.
check the door.
I love it. There
Well, I'm
is
just gonna
indeed
see
a
if the door is even like it like to see if it's even like openable
Uh-huh.
or if it's
Yeah.
locked because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
now
yeah.
locked into playing the game.
Yeah, you're stuck. You're stuck in this hell.
Forever.
please,
This
please.
is
I
our
did.
prison.
I went to college to avoid sport.
I went to college to avoid sports. Yeah, you try the door. It is open. Or it's not locked, I should
Oh.
say.
So, oh, okay. Can open door?
Yes, if you would like to.
Trap springs forth.
Right. Controversial move.
No.
Okay. Gonna.
We all
Gonna
fall through the
open
floor
door.
because cheated. Considered cheating.
This is considered cheating.
It's like Narcissa didn't notice anything like that would spring as a trap or anything. So
No.
it's like she's
Yeah.
also not magically inclined in any meaningful way, so she can't
Mhm.
tell if there's any magic attached to this.
Yeah.
So open door.
We're
Open
going to
door.
sports ball jail.
We're going to sports ball jail. This is an illegal operation. Illegal forward motion
Ah,
on the
okay.
rogue.
Red
All
flag.
right, let me give you some flavor text. This-
I just
Flag
saw
on the
someone
play.
say something because I'm like everybody's having fun and I'm just here like
This oddly shaped
Join us.
This oddly shaped room is decorated in a cat motif. The center of the southeastern wall, down of a shmya, is carved to resemble the face of a snarling tiger with hollow eyes. Near the center of the room, this sort of like, oddly enough, beholdery looking symbol right here, is near the center of the room is a stuffed tiger, posed as if on the prowl. You can see that the tiger's left ear has been torn off, leaving sort of a jagged scar on its head. Also near the middle of the room stands a stone statue, this little star circle, the stone statue of a tiger-headed man holding a spear. And let me actually show players. Pow. You can see that is the statue that you are looking at.
Oh, I noticed
He's
an
cool.
indent. Is he the goal? Is he the true goal? He's got
the
an indent
true
on
goal.
his chest.
This what misdirection? They put the goal in a completely different fucking room.
We put the ball
Kinda luck,
in the
no less.
hole.
This is a hard game.
You see in several other spots on the floor there are what look like stuffed domestic cats in various poses, sitting, stalking, pouncing, and one is sort of begging, pawing the air. One of these cats in the center of the room has been knocked over and chewed on, with some of its stuffing kind of falling out. And then you can also see hung on the walls there are several skins of lions and leopards, tiger heads. There's a cat of 9 tails on the wall as well. And then along the northwestern edge of the chamber, can you see that is a question I ask myself.
I see 2 doors.
On the northwestern edge, you can't actually see this next part, so I'm not going to say it just now. But I will say
Okay.
something of particular interest to Narcissa. This feels familiar.
Ooh.
You're pretty sure you've seen this room before. Back when you had that little dream vision in the Forge of Fury about where the lens is located.
Ooh.
That is going to be the end of your turn.
I am so interested.
Ah! No, back on the other channel, we've got National Geographic over there exploring the lost tombs and the cats of the world. And now we're
Yes.
back to E ESPN Athiocho. Mirik is gonna run down here. Up, I'm still on the Mirik 5, 10, 15, 20, and she's gonna whack. Ooh, I think. Nope, that still hits. 5, 10, 15. So moves the ball further to the south. I'll get the viewer camera back on there. Boom. And that is Winnie, do you have it? She calls down.
If it's coming towards me, I'll find it.
Can you not see it? No, you can see it. It's in the
Nope. Oh, it's sorry. Yes, I
Now
was
it
just
is.
like, no, it's out of my blind sight, but it's in the
It's in
dancing
the
light. So
dancing
yes,
light,
I can see
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I think Mirik is going to, in that case, move back a few feet to make sure that there's a little bit of a backstop
Mhm.
in case something bad happens. And then, oddly enough, she can't see you, is the funny part. And then it is going to be Winnie's turn.
Okay. So what I would like to do is figure out a way to stop this thing moving on its turn.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I want to try because it's going to be its turn and it's going to make its way 30 feet again.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I could hit it 15 and it could get all the way back up to Pebble, or I could try and stop it entirely for everyone else. I don't know.
I mean, you do have, if you're 2-weapon fighting, you do have 3 attacks. As long as you've got
That's
the
true.
movement to follow it along. So I think it was 15
So
feet
5,
to get to there.
10, 15. All right, let's try. Could I hit it from in front here and hit it back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or is that?
Yeah.
So then that's only 10 feet of movement.
it's only 10 feet, yes.
Then I will attack with my first one.
Okay.
Because it's only an unarmed strike. A 13.
13. Oh, I'm on the wrong room. I went to the other room. You just had to open another door. 13 does hit.
Oh, nice.
In which case, if it is unarmed strike, I misspoke. You only get 2 attacks because you don't get the monk bonus action. 5, 10, 15. But it does move it to there.
Because I mean, I can't use my short sword on it, can I?
You can. Yeah, you can bop. You can bop him with the short sword.
Then yeah, I'll do that because then I get 3.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. I've got
Figuring it out
both my
halfway
short swords
through,
out.
you pull out the short swords. Start.
Yeah,
going for
I
it.
didn't realize that I could hit it with my weapon. I thought it would damage it, but then I saw a couple of people hit it with staves, and I went, my knives are mostly for
fine.
poiking, not
Yeah.
for slashing.
You
so
can do the
let's.
flat of the blade. You're bopping it.
Yeah.
All right, making that attack.
So I'll move another 10 feet and 11, 13 again.
13 again hits. So, oh gosh, you're on it. Hold on. 5, 10,
Oh, yeah,
15.
sorry.
Whoop.
And then I have
You had 10,
15 left.
and then yeah.
One more.
Mm-hmm.
One more big hit. I got this. Okay, 18 plus 2. 20. Dirty 20.
Oh man, that is gonna be enough. Because its AC is higher when you're going for the goal, and it is within 5 feet, so or 15 feet. So boom, into the goal.
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Good points.
Winnie's never been a sports person, but now she's figured it out. She understands the appeal.
Shut the sticks, Whitfield. And you hear a. And the southern goal goes dark. But the northern goal stays glowing.
Hopefully you have to get it in both of them.
I think so.
Interesting.
All right. Well, hopefully the ball resets itself into the center, so that fixes half the battle. And I will. I don't have any. I'm good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay?
Okay.
As a small hint, we are now out of initiative.
Ooh. You're out of initiative. Interesting.
So you wait a little bit, and the
We-
ball does not unfreeze itself from that southern goal that's now dark. It's just the northern goal glowing orange.
I'm gonna go look at this. What's going on in here?
Going on to the northern goal, continues to glow orange, and when you go there, you can see that a small panel has opened at the back of the northern depression. And within, there is a small fish skin pouch, similar to the one you saw in that other room.
I'll pull it out.
Okay?
You
Looking
chomp
into
down
it.
on your hand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Suck it. No.
Eat your hand, mimic.
Inside, you can see it contains 10 pink pearls, each worth about 20 gold, a topaz and shell necklace worth about 50 gold, and there looks like there is a whistle made of an eagle's bone with feathery decoration.
That's cool.
I want to
Our kids
blow
are just
in the
gonna
whistle,
lead
but I
her.
feel like I shouldn't. I
I
feel
feel
like
like
I
you
will
should
be.
blow
Mir-
in
blowing
the
Narcissa
whistle
just
at
leans her
night.
head out for a sec and is like, Mirik, honey, please, can you make sure that none of these are magical?
I'm on it.
Pebble's resisting the urge right now to cause chaos.
Whistle it. Blow it.
You're very,
Blow on the whistle.
you're very strong,
it's
Pebble,
got
for
a cool
not
feather.
blowing on it. I'm so proud of you for
I'm
not blowing in the whistle.
So proud of
Oh
you.
Blow
no!
the whistle.
Oh no! Oh no! I have the devil and the angel on my shoulders.
Saoirse grabs
Does
it.
it
and
even
blows the
look
whistle.
magic? Does it look magic?
She's gonna roll an Arcana check. Ooh. Let's see what her Arcana bonus is. Oh, damn! Does she have expertise in this? No, just a massive bonus. Okay. Yes, this is magical. I'm pretty sure that if you blow in this whistle, it will let you fly. But you have to.
So cool.
But you do have to blow into it constantly.
Oh,
While you're flying.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
wow.
This is an
Okay.
item. This is one of those items that's just so goofy and so fun. It's called an eagle whistle. While you blow an eagle whistle continuously, you could fly twice as fast as your walking speed. You could blow the whistle continuously for a number of rounds equal to 5 plus 5 times your constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round, or until you talk, hold your breath, or start suffocating. A use of the whistle
Crazy.
also ends if you land. If you are aloft when you stop blowing the whistle, you fall. The whistle has 3 uses, and it regains expended uses daily at dawn.
Oh my gosh.
The image
Wild.
of someone just going flying around. You have to keep blowing
They are
the
a
whistle.
mosquito.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I love it.
I am intrigued by this magic item because I miss flying.
Because I miss flying.
Mm.
Yeah. You
I used to be
Oh.
on the ceilings of things back home.
Oh,
Can I
So-
buy
so then.
What's this
Well,
way?
well, here you go.
And just to let you know, so this I'm calling this the cat room. I opened the door because I figured everything was safe over here, so I wanted to make sure that the future room wasn't booby trapped. So
Kitty!
the future room is the cat room.
Kitty!
Please do be careful. I haven't fully examined if there's any traps or anything. If you could also keep your eyes out for a lens, it's going to be about this shape, this wide. So do be careful because it is going to be made of like a glass-like material. So don't, step on random things.
I love that you were giving this excellent narration and safety briefing as this bunch of yahoos just piles into this room.
Yes. As we pile in.
No, Narcissa
Yeah,
fully
that's
expects
neat.
she left
This
the
one's-
door open, to be fair. So
This
that's
one's got
literally an
fair.
open invitation.
And yes, let
This one's
me
missing an E.
give you a little bit more because now that you're into that room, oh gosh, excuse me, you can see what is on that north. What did I call it? The northwest edge of the chamber. This right here, this sort of circle
Yeah.
that looks like it should be a door on the map.
Yeah.
That is actually there is like a stone altar beneath what looks like a large calendar stone. So the calendar
Oh,
is
this
this
room is bigger than I thought.
is on this giant great wheel of stone carved out of limestone. In the center of the calendar is a symbol of the sun, surrounded by various sigils depicting seasons of the year. The stone is 10 feet across and is mounted 5 feet above the floor over a stone altar. On the altar, you can see that there is a ceremonial dagger of flint, a jade statue of a cat, and a small, like greenish blue piece of glass, roughly cut into a circle shape.
Ooh,
At
it's
the
the
f-
lens.
At the foot of the
Found
altar,
it.
there is a stuffed cat posed as if begging or attempting to catch something in the air.
Witches for the kitties.
What are y'all doing in this room?
I think I found it.
Touching
It's right
everything.
there.
Is scritching everything?
The lens.
I just want to say, just as a quick canon thing, Narcissa, once like the field is clear, Narcissa is gonna go back, collect all the broken bits of like statue and the like plaque, and then put it in the bag of holding. Like, here, please hold on to this for me. Thanks, wine. I appreciate you. And then goes into the room proper.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just want to make that.
Thank you for doing that. I forgot that I was going to do the same thing. Because as soon as they were not a part of anything anymore, my brain forgot about
I'm so sad that we didn't get a team to verse.
it.
I'm sorry, did you want that hallway to be more crowded?
Yes.
Yes.
We did, Matthew. We wanted the thing to be crowded.
I see Winnie is getting close to that man-cat statue. Did you want a little bit more description of what's going on there?
Yeah, it's not as cute as the rest of them, but I'll look at it.
It's not as cute, but hey, roll for hotness. I don't know. The statue of the cat man.
I'm rolling for hotness. Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
Man, you're gonna regret that natural 20 when I read this description. The statue of the cat man depicts a tall human. Well, maybe not a tall
I'm
human
not
male.
into men, so that's what's confusing about it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna finish the sentence and you can draw your own conclusions. The statue of the
Go
cat
for it.
man depicts a tall human male with 2 extra sets of nipples. He seems to be wearing a tiger-faced mask, and is clad only in loincloth. A jagged scar runs across the left side of his chest above the heart, and his chest is sunken and oh no! Oh no! Where do we go? Here. There we go. Oh, Discord.
Sorry, you weren't describing a hot woman. You were describing a hot
I
man.
know,
so
Danny's out.
Had to
Danny's
go.
not here for that.
Danny's out.
Unsubscribe.
I flew away.
Yeah,
I'm done. I
you flew away.
didn't feel like it anymore.
Oh, this
Don't like it.
poor guy. And his chest is sunken and bony. The spear is stone-hafted but bears a silvery head.
Objectively good looking, not my type.
Yeah. It's the platonic
Okay.
ideal of what I would be attracted to if I was attracted to
Yeah,
men.
I can appreciate a good looking human.
There you go.
Narkiss would look at the statue. No, I'm with Winnie on this. It's I guess objectively attractive to probably their standards, but not mine.
Hmm.
Does he look like the places in his chest are purposefully sunken, or are they broken, or is it like an accurate depiction of?
I'm just gonna give you that little show again. 'cause
Image
this,
again?
this is what it looks like.
Oh yes. Oh, the ball! The
Okay.
ball fits in his chest. I'm gonna go grab the ball.
That's right. He
This
was
is
the
not
secret
a foot
goalpost.
diameter hole. This is not big
Okay.
enough to accommodate the ball.
Oh,
Was
dang it.
something on the desk that Sirsha found fit in it?
The desk. You mean the altar? Yes.
The altar.
The altar. Yes,
The
same thing. Surface to tall surface.
So I have a quick
Haley
question.
clearly
The kind
missed
of
out on
indent.
Cultist 101. Desk, altar, same thing.
Same thing.
When he didn't read that
Oh.
book.
Yeah.
But just kind of a quick thing. The like chest indentation. I see it's kind of like potentially rounded, but I don't know if you had any specific things. So does it look kind of jagged or crystal-like in any manner? The like hole in the chest area.
No. I would like the scar is jagged. The hole has some like
Mhm.
jagged edges, but not crystal like, I wouldn't say.
What's
Okay.
this door down here?
What's that door down there?
What is it?
What's that
Three
door?
things.
That door? The one that you're standing in front of?
Mhm.
It's a door.
This one.
It's just a
This
door.
door.
No. Was there anything on the
open the door.
altar just so that I can clear that from my brain slots?
There was the sacrificial dagger made of flint. There was the
Mhm.
lens-looking bit of glass, and there was a jade statue.
Does this jade statue a circle?
No.
Or the lens a
jades-
circle?
The lens was a circle, but small.
Does it look like it would fit?
more like
okay,
glasses.
never mind. Okay. Then I would like to just investigate the rest of the room for something that would fit in the hole.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
You can do
You could.
No. 19! Ooh, plus 9.
Ooh.
A big number.
So
28.
28.
28!
Yeah. Okay.
For the first time I'm not flying, I'm actually at a reasonable height.
Yeah.
That people hide
your,
things.
your eye level with where people hide things. Exactly. Yes. Very good. What I want to ask this question because GMs have to ask this question. How are you?
course.
How are you investigating this stuff? Like, are you picking stuff up and rattling it around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking stuff up, rattling around. I feel like I'm doing that walking on all 6 legs, so it looks kind of creepy. But as I do, It's like I don't know. The image I'm getting is from Spirited Away. You know the big guy working the steam machine. How he's got all the arms like doing multiple things all at once. That's exactly what's happening. So as she like walks, she's got like one of her hands walking with her legs, and then the other three change places between stepping and picking up rocks and tossing them to the side and
Nice.
and sorting through things as she walks around.
I love
It's
that imagery.
really, really unsettling.
I was gonna say this is Samara, but with more arms, like just
Yeah.
kind of horrifying. I love it.
Yeah.
Level of gentleness. Like if you pick something up and it's what is this piece of shit? Like you just like chuck it and you don't care if it breaks.
Not chuck it, just like skitter more,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like back onto the ground, out of my way. You know what I mean? Like this is something that I've picked up and put down to the left.
Okay.
I'm low enough to the ground that I feel like there's not too much of a hocking.
Okay. Give me a d20.
Okay. 2.
2. Wonderful. You are moving around, investigating things. A couple of things stand out to you. When you're getting to like the wall, like you like touching things, like you touch one of like the fur, like the cat furs that are on the wall, and it's solid. It's like plaster, and you realize that these are like stucco facsimiles of things that are on the wall.
Okay.
So there's no real like cat skins. Like the stuffed cats are real.
Okay.
They're real taxidermy. The things on the wall are not real, which is a little bit odd. The
Yeah, I for sure was just patting all the fur and then being like, no.
yeah, bad feeling. Hold on, I'm gonna move some lights in here
Bad touch.
so it's not quite so just crazy dark. Here, excuse
I'm just
me.
using my blind sight.
Yeah.
My antennae are going crazy right now.
And then let me think here. You also noticed that cat that was sort of like torn open, like some of its stuffing was coming out. You would guess that's not ancient. That's like
No.
has happened at least in like the past decade, right? That big cat, the one with the ear missing, when you sort of like skulk about and like hands go up on touchies, it sort of jingles. Like you could tell that there's stuff in it. What's everyone else doing real
Can I
quick?
cast-
I want to check in
Okay,
with what
yeah.
Narkissa and Saoirse are doing. Saoirse, you've opened a door, it looks like.
I've opened a door. I opened a door.
You've opened a door, but you have no dark vision, so it's just like I opened a
Yes.
door. Damn.
You see
Dark hallway.
darkness.
Damn, it's dark. It's so dark.
So
Oh,
dark
wow.
hallway for Saoirse. Narkissa, what are you doing?
So there's kind of sort of two-ish major things that I'm gonna have Narkissa do if like one doesn't pan out to the other.
Mm-hmm.
One is Narkissa is going to kind of, in a sense, summon Keegan to kind of help go through her memory, specifically of when she potentially saw this place where the lens was,
Okay.
to see if she could pinpoint where the lens might be hiding.
Okay. I will say, give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Investigation.
okay. Let's see. Investigation. 26.
26. I'm gonna actually just move you over to where that table, like the altar and the calendar stone are, because that little bit of glass, you recognize it as being the lens.
Need.
Need.
Can I? Can I check this for any like sort of booby
It's
traps?
just lying on
or
the altar. If there's a trap here, it's got to be magical. Because it's just a piece of glass on a piece of stone.
And our kids are just like, oh, guys, is there anything magical in this room? I need to know now. I need to know now before I do something crazy.
As you say that, I think you get an answer as you sort of like glance around. So like, guys, is there anything magical? And you see Winnie is like just like scuttlebutting around the room, investigating stuff. And behind her, looming over her, is that statue, which has moved into life and is rearing up its spear to drive it down through her back. And that's where we're going to stop. Nyahahaha.
Matt, I was in the
So,
middle of
that's-
turning into a spider so I could go in the room. But
Okay. You were in the middle.
giant wolf spider.
Giant
I'm
wolf
in the
spider.
middle of transforming.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
There's
Excellent.
like 2 legs out here, and I've still got like an arm.
Just Cronenbergian body horror happening on that side of the room. Here, let me, just so we don't forget, I'm gonna pull out your spider form.
Yay.
I'm very
Token.
glad that this happened before you let me talk a little more.
Why is that? What the?
I was going to make myself a lot more vulnerable,
Oh,
so I'm glad that I am
We're
still outside the stuffed cat right now because I was about to climb inside of it after casting reduce on myself.
that is hilarious. Amazing. Sorry, you teleported on the map, and so I had to move where this dude was. Okay, there we go. We are ready to find
Because
out.
that's where the cat statue with the missing ear is,
Yes,
isn't it?
is. That is the
This
big
one.
cat
Yeah,
statue.
I
Is
did-
that one?
yeah.
Yep.
I
Okay,
forgot to move it after we said that that's where I was. So
that's okay.
It did not appreciate us calling it attractive, but not are attractive.
No, it's actually
Yeah.
like, all of my ridiculous GM questioning of like, how are you investigating the room? It's a guardian here, and so when you rolled really low, like one of those things has been like toppled over, and it did not
Yeah.
appreciate that, and so it's coming after you.
Yeah.
We'll find
yeah,
out.
there was some toppling, that's for sure.
We're gonna find out what happens with that next week. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Tales Does Tales. Thank you for
Indeed.
thank you to my players for dealing with the ridiculous rug pull that is it's not a beholder, it's a weird fungus thing.
It's a weird fungus thing.
This
And then let's play a ball game.
this dungeon is so wacky at a certain extent, where it's just like, here's all of the most trolly traps and ridiculous things. I need to bring the fish back, speaking of. But we'll see what's happening with that. Immediate distasteful look from Haley. We'll see what's happening with that fish and with this weird statue cat man, who is looking, by the way, a lot... My stupid brain said
A lot what?
a lot less hard. He's looking less petrified, not stone anymore, but fleshy.
Gross.
Just ignore me, as we are going to be headed to a raid soon. I think that's it. Stick around tomorrow for Tales of Caerwyn as we get into more Fabula Ultima stuff. See how the end of this little like heist infiltration escape jailbreak mission ends. Tune in next week on Monday for Total Party Chaos as y'all are going to get all fancy and go to a gala. And then we'll be back to find out what happens in the weird cat room. Is there a cat lady that is the secret boss of this dungeon? Or are they just really into cats? I don't know.
Secret cat lady.
Secret cat lady. We will
And
find
then
out.
there's got to be a baboon man too, then, because there's a baboon room.
There was that baboon room.
And there was a bug room.
Yeah, bug room. Just an animal lover's room. I do want you to
Yeah.
note that this room was giving me no amount of endless amounts of headache in prep. 3 exits out of 1 room, and I had no idea if y'all would actually play the Pelota game. Y'all could have gotten here like 5 minutes after we started playing. I had no
Yeah,
idea what was gonna
okay.
happen. I'm glad we played the Pelota game. And now,
Well, you knew we would play the game, right?
I
Now,
did.
now we got flying
didn't.
toot toot whistle.
Now we got flying toot toot whistle. And now they steamrolled your not beholder too. They did. They absolutely crushed it. First attack right out the gate. 19 points of
Steamroll.
damage to a thing with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
All right.
Overkill is
And
the
we
best kill.
Overkill's the
Beefed
best
that
kill.
Constitution save.
You did. That was actually like the real threat was just the con save. So y'all, way to
Yes.
save your rolls for when you needed them.
We landed that shit.
Yeah. Until next week. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Stick around for the raid. And are you ready for more tales?
Pew, pew, pew.
Always!
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 Always.
I caught everyone with my yawn. I'm so sorry.
That's what the eagle whistle sounds like. Holly! As you fly around. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.